Hey there, Brandon here, Mr. B's Fix It. Today we're going to be making some patches and we're going to be making paper dolls. What are paper dolls and why do we use them? Let's see. So what's the goal? These are the fenders for our 74 Super Beetle. And this is where the bumper bracket comes out of the front fender. And this is where it comes out of the back fender respectively. And as you see, there's a big hole there. Now we want to run this car without any bumpers on it. So what we want to do is we're going to fill those holes. These fenders are not original fenders. We're not committing sacrilege, there's nothing special here. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to cut paper dolls to give us a pattern so that we can then cut some satin coat to make some patches. So here's how we're going to do that. So first things first, Jake's helping us here today. What he's going to do is he's going to trim some of this Bristol board down. Now I like to use Bristol board because it's a little thicker than just paper. You could use newspaper or anything economical to do this with. But I like to use the Bristol board because it's a little thicker, stiffer, easier to use. So Jake's just getting himself a manageable sized piece of cardboard to work with first. Then what he's going to do is sort of fit it in place, see how big a piece he needs, and attempt to mark it with this great big old Sharpie marker he's got. Once he's marked it to give himself an idea how big a piece he needs, you can then take it out, trim it to size, and there's a couple of different methods you could use. If you wanted to do a butt weld, if you want to do a lap weld, if you know, this isn't really designed to be a welding course here. But what we've chosen to do is we're just going to leave about 1/4 of an inch all the way around and trim it to size. So there's what he's made. Let's see what he does. So just trimming his piece to fit. The nice thing is you can work around with this cardboard, you know, 2 or 3 sheets from a 5 and dime or dollar store or whatever, really cheap. And you're not wasting any tin, you're not wasting any material. He can get exactly the piece that he wants, get it fit in, then transfer that piece to your tin or your satin coat or whatever you want, and have exactly what you want. And by him making one of these, where it's the same for each fender, just a mirror image, he'll have his pattern to use to make a patch panel. So there you have it, paper dolls. Okay, so now Jake's got his patterns made. He's just going to transfer them to some satin coat, some tin, and cut 2 of each out and be all set. So now he's got it all marked out. He did the rough cuts with a set of electric shears, and the fine cuts he's doing by hand. Getting all the patches made. Okay, so we've cut our paper dolls, traced out the pieces, made them. Now what we did was we took a flapper disc on a grinder, cleaned up all the area in which it's going to be placed, made our pieces, got them in place, holding them in nice and tight, and so we're going to go ahead and tack that all the way around there now. Okay, so we cut our paper dolls in here, made our patches, put the car back together. This is not perfect, and it's not a total restoration, but it is a repair. And it's far better than it was, that's for sure. Okay, so paper dolls. Here's where we're at. We made our patches, welded them in. Now we're starting some body work. See how it turns out. Okay, probably should have hit the recording button, but we got it out here, got it all vacuumed out and cleaned, and shot some rocker guard into it, seal it up after it was all seam sealed and everything's built. And that's what we're going to go with. Alright, so I hope that helped you guys. If you're trying to make any patches for something and you're struggling with how to get the piece made, try using paper dolls. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me in the shop. Till next time, Mr. B's Fix It.